How did we plan our wedding when we have nothing?
We don't have. Okay, okay. Say what you want to say.
That was a very powerful one. What I was earning as at the time we were getting married was very small. I'm not gonna give the exact amount here, but okay, I don't think you can carry two people out on a date. Some have chicken and chips and the whole from here to Lekki come back.
To
But
confess.
what we tried to do at that moment was we work according to our plan. We have an account together where we are saving. So that cash was supposed to be for our wedding plan and the apartment we want to get. But at that time, apartment was so expensive, and the one that we could afford, we don't really like them because of the environment and area. So that was why we suggested and live in the room and then upgrade later. So what we were planning for the wedding, they advised us that work according to your budget. Tó bá jẹ́ èèyàn 20 lẹ lè feed, èèyàn
Mm,
20 ni kẹ́ invite. Tó bá
mm.
jẹ́ èèyàn 100 lẹ lè invite, èèyàn 100 yẹn náà ni kẹ́ feed. So don't do excess. Especially that period was COVID period where everybody was doing Zoom wedding, and it was a lot of people did wedding at that time. Tí mo mọ̀
Mm-hmm.
sáré ṣe wedding sharp sharp, everybody fún one Zoom links. Just watch it online, so you don't have the stress. You don't have to go through the stress in pé kí ló fẹ́ jẹ o, kí ló fẹ́ mu. So it was a lot more easy at that time. But I think COVID was already going out when we are all think
Mm. Some
ọmọ
people
yẹ ká
postpone
ṣe.
their wedding now
And some
because
I
of
don't know,
COVID.
yeah, definitely àwọn yẹn ní cash, but we don't have that cash for that. So when we say we're going to work according to our budget, though, mommy and daddy and brother and sister will want to bring their head in pé no ẹ fẹ́ ṣe wedding kékeré ìgbà tẹ́mi máa rí o ayé mọ̀ ọ̀run gbọ́ amáǹkárá mú. No problem. So they already gave us the advice that do what you can and do what you can afford. If parents says they want to èèyàn mélòó làwa fẹ́ gbé, we say okay probably just 50 to 100. That was what we planned for. But they are saying lie, it doesn't work like that. And people from the village, people from the Mars, people from Jupiter, people from Pluto must come. Say no problem. Make sure that they provide food for their guests. So do only what you can. That's what we did. Those, some family side were not so pleased with that. Think, you just want to do small wedding, you just want to. I didn't think. Even some of my friends to tell me, Yana Ocean Hustle, you never really get. But the vessel, you just calm down, everything. But I have the conviction, I know what I'm going for, and then I said, don't worry, this is all on me. I didn't even allow any one of them, men in agbada, men in suit, men in coats. No, I didn't allow. They were pressuring me. Jẹ́ ká ṣe lè, it has to be standard. Mo sọ pé mo ò fẹ́. Is it your wedding? So basically, I did what we can afford. I have just one best man, just one best lady, and the flower little girl that did the flower. If you are there at the wedding at that day, say one putting our people in shade because it was not something elaborate at all. I did been we have been creating content that day, say we for carry camera, do a lot
On
of
for
content
watch,
that day.
yeah.
We will film the whole event and see how it goes. So we did our engagement, that is traditional wedding and church wedding, the same day. And immediately after the wedding, everybody got take a one lolly one. So it was not something elaborate. After the wedding, while I took my wife and we were running away to escape, we saw some people wọ́n ṣe ń kóra wọn bọ̀, wọ́n fẹ́ wá jẹun, àwọn tó yẹ àwọn parents àti friends ti lọ invite. We ran away, so that was what we did. So we work according to our budget.
According to budget.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Have a budget.
Don't let peer pressure pé àbí ẹ̀yin lè ṣe tiẹ̀ lélẹ̀. That's how much. No, we didn't allow that. So we work according to what we can afford.
Yeah, what you can afford. If the only thing you can afford is a parlor wedding, please go ahead to do parlor wedding. But if you can afford a Federal Palace Hotel
No,
reception
do it.
wedding,
Invite us. I
in
have a
fact,
dada that I've not been
invite
wearing for a
us.
while now. Mo fẹ́
Tèmi
jẹ
nìyẹn.
Invite us.
Invite
We
us.
will come. I'm a black brother, I'm a John. So always do what you can afford. That is the
Yes,
thing.
and don't borrow.
Borrow. No, what in sọ fún yàn after the wedding, maybe a week later, because as
Hey,
a
you're
business
not
person,
nice.
yeah, for example, now I came to I'm the caterer at your wedding. Mo ti sóúnjẹ for everybody, wọ́n ti jẹun, probably the
O ti
video
yáwó
man.
ra màálù méjì.
1 week later, I will call you guys because probably me too. I had to, as the caterer, for example, now I had to get the malu on credit. I had to all my service people that serve. I multi promise one book after the wedding, they will sort me. Then I will call you like a week or 2 weeks later. Mo ti yá o, mo ti pe onímàálù, I will pay you after the couple settles me. All my service guys, the DJ, the interior decor, once the couple settle me, I will mo ti rọra tip one from my own account and then I will call you guys after a week. Nínú honeymoon yín, how far owó? It's true, owó balance. And then you guys will now have rest of mind. So that's why it's good to work with what you have.
Yeah.
Work
You
with
know,
what
you
you
were
have.
saying it earlier that it's a
Work with
new
what you have.
life. You
It's a
don't
new
want to
life.
enter it with debt.
Debt
You
basically.
don't want to enter it with stress because there's a whole lot when you still have to figure out a lot of things. So you're not bringing wedding stress into the
Into
marriage.
marriage. It's gonna be a
You don't
disaster.
want to.
No.
You
You
don't
don't
want
want
to.
to do that.
A
Because
month after, they've forgotten that they came to your wedding.
they've attended hundreds of weddings even after that.
Oh, and every Saturday.
Hey.
Hey.
One long soon, one long checking out from my worry and
Yeah.
everything. So work with what you have. You know how many guys I knew then that I know that you know many of my colleagues or friends that got married at that time and I know the standard of their wedding.
Exactly.
Wedding. Ẹlòmíì ṣe wedding traditional wedding on Friday, then on Saturday for church. Wọ́n tún ṣe reception.
Me, I know someone who did traditional wedding one Saturday, then did wedding the next Saturday. Someone very close
and
to me.
reception.
But they can afford it.
Exactly. So what you can have. We're not saying that you should be doing suffer lifestyle. No. He thinks that if I have the money, I won't do it. Do I look like someone that wants to suffer? But nǹkan tó bá ti lè lágbára ẹ̀ má lọ gbórí sí i na wàhálà you dey look for.
Yeah.
So work with what you have, work with what you can afford. So how many years láti ṣe wedding náà sí? Everybody ò ti gbàgbé. Before you open eye close eye, 1 month is gone, 1 year ti kọjá, 2 years ti kọjá already. I can't even remember which year did you see. Ọmọ tàbí gan is already calling about going to school. So you now stress yourself. There's still a lot of responsibility to cater for. Owó gbẹ, owó nílé, owó àfọlé, owó ilé. Before you know it, owó ti expire, you have to renew. So there's a lot of responsibility for just that one day thing.
Yeah.
Even the house gongo is supposed to be the best place you're supposed to invest in. Make sure you have a good apartment, you have enough entertainment for yourself. And we didn't even have that. We have one room more for ourselves. One wine one disturb. No. You shouldn't. If you can afford it, go ahead.
Good.
If you cannot, don't kill yourself. Some people will come and say, why don't you wait until you have money before you do the wedding? So how much is really enough for the wedding? No. Told me how much is enough. 1 million naira, 10 million naira, 100 million naira is enough for the wedding. Your wedding can never be the best wedding. Gbagbe, your wedding can never be the best.
But you break table. No, you break the table. You go to break
your work with what you can afford. So then I was being a very quiet person. Then I'm supposed to be shy, and I know what standard this my guy did. I know what standard this my guy. I know our videos even all over the internet. It's true. So advocate work according to your clothes.
So with this few point of ours, we hope we've been able to confuse.
We are able to confuse you and
confused. Don't confuse them now.
I'm going to confuse you and even confuse you more. Stay on your lane.
Stay on your lane.
Even everybody in the last. You won't remember your wedding day. Man.
And there's a bigger wedding coming up.
Exactly.
Are you ready?
So are you saved? If Jesus come down, are you going to heaven? One wearing pankoti. What would people say have destroyed a lot of destiny and life?
Also, don't vex.
It's true. What will people say? That destroy a lot of things in this life. So once you and your partner have, this strong communication and this English will have to qualify. Communication on Abby. Once you and your partner has one mind and you guys are in oneness together, that okay, this is what the Bible says you will achieve 10,000 by 2. Together. 1 will achieve 1,000 and 2 will achieve 10,000. So don't stress yourself.
Achieve me, I be chase.
And it's still an achievement. One chase 10,000, one chase 1,000, and 2 chase 10,000. So it's an achievement for you. And Bible says when you find a wife, you find a good thing and do what? Obtain favor. We started in one room, now I was still going further. Say wine. I'm angry. Sir.